Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. So here is one of our oldest Jasmine wines. This is a very old wine and it is growing directly in the garden, in the soil. I mean that it's not growing in a pot or in a container, but it is growing directly in the soil. And as you can see that it's really big, very healthy, and it has a lot of buds. Now this is the second time in the season that the wine has set buds. So it previously bloomed a lot, and naturally we pluck all the flowers, and we do leave some on the plant. But you can see that it's looking very healthy. So I do want to say that since this is growing directly into the soil, we do not have to fertilize this one as much or water, as the plant is really mature and has its roots set deep within the soil, and it takes the water from within. Now, before spring, somewhere in the month of January and February, we do tend to prune it. We prune it a lot so that then it sets out new branches. Now, that is very important. Pruning the wine in a timely manner before the spring, so that the plant has the opportunity to set new buds to produce fresh growth and prepare itself for the blooming season. Now, the monsoon has kicked in and the plant is doing really well. I just wanted to show you and give you a look at these stems now, that the plant has grown so much, and it has produced like so many shoots, and it's really mature. So it's not really possible for us to get very close to the soil and fertilize it, but we do prepare the mustard cake fertilizer, and we tend to throw in a lot of compost and a lot of organic matter, which eventually decomposes near the plant, and the plant takes nourishment from there. Now here I want to talk about chlorosis. Now this is a direct comparison. You can see that another jasmine plant, we actually propagated one of the cuttings and planted into the this earthen pot, and you can see that this plant is terribly suffering from chlorosis, and the leaves are very unhealthy, they're slightly burnt. So if at all, if you have the space, I would recommend do plant the plants directly into the soil, because the growth is going to be amazing. So here I'm just using my gardening tool to literally aerate the soil. I'm just digging the topsoil, the top 3-4 inches, so that the soil loosens up and the soil gets some air. And here I'm using some DAP, which is diammonium phosphate. It's really rich in phosphorus and in nitrogen, so it is going to give the potting mix some boost. So now again I'm just going to mix it with the soil, and as you can see that it's in a granular form. As we are going to water the plant, it is going to get released slowly into the soil, and it's going to improve the plant health. I have made another video on chlorosis, which I will link in this video, and you can click on that and see my video on treating chlorosis. So for chlorosis, you can get chelated iron, and you can give that to your plant directly. Another thing that I want to tell you about jasmine plants, that whenever the plant sets the buds, and once the buds bloom, make sure that you are cutting. Just take a tiny scissor or like a cutting tool, and make a cut, because make the cut as close as to the nodes. As you will see that wherever I have plucked the flowers, there are two nodes next to next to the leaves, and when we cut the stem from there, those nodes get activated and it sets another branch, and then hence the branch will set new buds there. So it's very important that when the plant is setting flowers, it's setting buds, and when the flowers are there, we remove the stem, we remove that part, so that the plant can set new stems and the nodes can get active. So that is very very important. Otherwise, if you do not lightly prune your plant, there isn't going to be new growth, and of course the plant is not going to set new buds also. So this is a very good practice. It keeps your plant healthy, like literally. Like I said previously, that this is the second time that the plant has set the buds, because the first time when it set the buds, we chopped it. We always remove the dead flowers and we give it a light trim, so that the plant gets that bush, gets that kick, and it sets in new buds. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time.